Welcome back, everybody. This is Mr. GAWN bringing you another brief, very quick tutorial. I call this the spring rig, and here's what it's going to look like when we're finished. You see the antenna on this are moving completely based on the motion of the head or whatever it's linked to. In this case, it happens to be the head. Really low poly, pretty shitty bug head. I guess it's supposed to be an ant or something. I don't know, whatever. But I'm going to show you how to set up the rig for things like that. And this is not only good for like antenna. Obviously, these are a little loose for antennae. Uh, I don't know, but cactuses. But yeah, this is based completely on the head, and this is the you'll get this file when you download my rapid share um, downloadable for these files. Okay, so if we see the head is animated, we can we can basically get it to do whatever we want it to do. If I hit N on my keyboard for auto key, E on my keyboard for rotate tool, we can have it look up, and that triggers them. We can bring it back, say at 40. Let it settle for a second to 60. We can do whatever, but the point of this is that we're not animating that. It's all based on the motion of whatever it's connected to. So let's go ahead and get started. Open up the file called Spring Rig Start. Open. I'm not going to save this. And you see the bug head is a little bit different looking in this one. I guess I just made changes between the two files. Doesn't matter. Same principles. Um, very basic stuff here. And let's bring up our layers manager first, as we always do. I'm going to maximize that by holding down Alt W. And the tools, I just use shortcuts here, built in, not built in, but programmed into my mouse. This is you can achieve this little gadget here by holding down Control and then R, and also the hand you can hold, or you can use by holding Control and P. I just shift between them because of the shortcuts I've built in on my mouse. So let's begin. What layers do we have? We have bones for the left and right antenna. We have the main geometry head, and we have left and right antenna geometry. What I did forget to build in was um, let's call this term underscore underscore point underscore H. That stands for Terminator Point Helpers. So with that, let's go ahead and create a couple of helpers. Point, and let's change it to a box and a tripod. We'll set it for 10. And also to create on that layer, make sure it's checked. It should automatically be checked when you create it. And let's drag this out to another. Copy is fine. And if we hold down Alt plus A, that's the align selection shortcut. And you want to align the orientation also on all axes. And we'll just do that again for here. Remember, Alt A is the shortcut. Let's grab both of these. Right click or hold down Alt and hit right click, local, and we'll drag these down. The important thing here is that we get it right to where the center of this meets the tip of the antenna. That done, we should be alright. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so we have those. We can hide them, but we'll hold on to them for now. Next thing we'll do is we will create bones. We'll do it on our left antenna first. So I'm gonna. You don't have to, but I'm gonna hide everything except for our left antenna bones layer. Make sure that's checked because we're gonna create on it. Oh, and our left antenna and our point. Alright, because we'll need those. Let's go to our systems, bones. Now you want to make sure that this is a spline inverse kinematic solver. Assigned to children has to be checked, as well as assigned to root. And we'll turn on our snaps. You can either press it here or hit S on your keyboard. Right click this to make sure it's set to pivot. No, nothing else is checked. Close that, and we can start creating. And once you get to the point helper here, just right click and you get this little dialog box. Box, axis tripod. Let's say 10 is fine. Just click OK. And this is what we have. There's nothing special to this right now. Hit S on your keyboard to turn off snap. Ooh. Right click to get out of the bone, create. Alright, so let's do this with the other side. Again, let's make sure the other side is checked. I'm going to hide that. Ooh. Check it. S on your keyboard to turn snaps back on, and let's create bones again. Same setup, spline, IK solver, children, root, we're good. We forgot to turn on that. One, ooh. Bones, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and right click to end it. I guess it didn't save our information. 10. Make sure axis tripod is turned on as well as box. Okay. Right click to get out of the bone create mode. And now we have all of our little points in place. And when we come back, I'm just going to finish this tutorial up. I told you it's going to be quick. We're only at 8 minutes and about 50 seconds, maybe a little less right now. So we will finish up when we come back.